53-year-old private school teacher describes what she felt the moment someone inside a car shot her twice with a BB gun. One of the projectiles lodged in her back.
It's kind of scary. It is I could have been dead or paralyzed, one of the two.
She is one of 7 victims targeted in the same general area of Arlington this week. 2 18-year-olds were arrested for the crime, and today police showed us the BB guns and a stun gun found in the car after the arrests. Fox 4's Alex Boyer live tonight in Arlington with an update on the story. Alex.
Steve, detectives are doing a photo lineup to see if they can link the suspects to all 7 victims. That is why, as of right now, detectives have yet to release the suspects' mugshots. Meanwhile, I talked to that school teacher you mentioned who is home recovering today. She says she's traumatized by the chance encounter.
That's the BB hole of where they shot me with, and it looks like there's still some blood stains on it.
Joan Smith can't seem to wash away the memories of Tuesday afternoon.
I didn't sleep very well last night because all I can hear was the pop and then the laughter. And that just, every time I close my eyes, that's what I hear.
Smith was one of 7 people shot by a BB gun.
It was really painful.
In a shooting spree that covered a 1-mile radius in the city of Arlington over 24 hours.
And I thought, well, I'll be all right. You know, it's a busy area.
The 53-year-old private school PE teacher was finishing up a 9-mile walk along Green Oaks Boulevard Tuesday when she says someone in a dark green sedan shot her in the buttocks and back with a BB gun. One BB narrowly missed her spine.
When a friend took a picture of my back, and then this morning when I was looking at it, it's like, that's just life-altering. That could have been a real bullet.
Shortly after Smith was shot, Arlington police caught who they believe to be the suspects, identified as Nicholas Kaufman and Jamie Griffin, both 18 years old. Police say at that point the men were firing at bicyclists. It was inside that dark green sedan that police say they found this stun gun and 2 handheld BB guns cops say look like the real deal.
At first glance, it looks real. You have no way of knowing this gun is not real. And when you draw a comparison of the gun that I'm holstered right here, they look very similar.
I would want to know if that had happened to their mother, how would they react? And why is it okay for you to do this to someone and laugh about it, but you're not going to stick around to see the end results? But yeah, that's pretty rough.
Thankfully, you're all right.
Thankfully. God's still got a plan for me.
We stopped by one of the suspects' homes this afternoon to see if we could get Smith and the other victims some answers, but no one came to the door. Both men are charged tonight with assault causing bodily injury. Smith tells me doctors are actually going to leave the BB in her back because they say if they try to remove it, it would actually do her more harm. Steve?
All right, Alex Boyer in Arlington, thank you.